Hello everyone, it's Tsuki the Mage here and we're gonna start our episode with a high wave style. Yep, just feeling the vibe. So just you all know, my name is Tsuki and I call this character Tsuki the Mage mainly because the animation that I use with this character is the Mage animation. And the name Tsuki is inspired from the anime Haikyuu of the character Tsuki who plays as the middle blocker in their volleyball team. I use that name because I think it sounds cool. If you watch that anime like I do, then here's a floating mage emote for you. And by the way, this is my very first video that I made and uploaded. Today, I'm going to play Wild Horses Islands and I'm going to introduce you to my horses. But before we do that, please click the like and subscribe button below to follow more of my friendly Roblox content. And let's jump right into it. Welcome to my island, and I'm actually at my private server for now. I'm just gonna walk towards my marketplace, but there's really nothing much in here. I colored the floor pearl blue, I think. Yeah. And there's one horse for sale in here. A sooty buckskin fjord. A mount dumbbell, moonstones. There's really nothing much. And now I'm going to my pasture to show you my horses. Mainly the original ones first, you know. The ones that I started playing with. I'll show you the event horses that I use. And that's my barn. It's colored with the red velvet hearts. But first, we're gonna look at the horses at my pasture. This is my Valentine Frisian. Her name is Lovely Wednesday because I obtained her at the exact day of Wednesday. I didn't have a wild caught of this one, but I guess it's fine. I worked hard to obtain it anyways. Her hair is also a natural love fade, and that's a good one. I accessorized her with the angelic aura and it fits her nicely. Also with some Valentine event accessories like the polos. The pink bell belongs to her, but it's from the winter event if I'm not mistaken. She's a clingy one, so she'll follow you anywhere you go, especially when you're in the pasture. And that's Lovely Wednesday. Now let's talk about the first Frisian that I have, which I caught. Funny story behind this is there's a female player that's trying to catch the Frisian. And so I didn't bother to catch it because she's literally there. But then she got disconnected. And I got this one. Her name is Maleficent. I'm actually planning to dye her hair the fade black to purple. Who knows? Maybe I'll dye it in the next video. Why did she panic like that? Anyways, let's inspect her. Of course, she is one of my original horses. And it's obvious that she's inspired from the villain Maleficent. That's my most favorite villain, like hands down. She's just the queen. The age of this one is 433 days ago. Overall, I love this horse, and if you'll continue to watch my channel, you'll see me use her often. The next one is also an original one. It is the second Frisian that I have, and the first Frisian that I bred. Meet Levi. Green is his aesthetic. So I decided to dye his hair some pastel green dyes and accessorize him with neon greens like the polos and the neon green dumbbell, which I got by the way from Training Island. We've been together in such a journey and I had nothing back then. I only had him, Maleficent, Snow White, which you'll get to know later, and Aurora, which you'll see in the next video. So we've been together building this journey, collecting new and rare horses, looking for accessories. All of that until now, Levi is always here. And I'll show you a clip of us back when I'm still new to this game. Snow White is a quarter horse with a legacy rare white coat. Back then, this horse is not really that valuable, but since the game updated and they changed the appearance of some breeds, firstly the quarter horse, this became a legacy breed and a legacy coat. So his value now is considered high. I turned his personality into a sassy one because this horse is inspired from a pet of mine, which is Snow White, and she's an extremely sassy dog. She has a white fur, so I decided to name this horse Snow White as it reminds me of my pet. As you can see, I have a lot of bond with this horse. Overall, our bond is 3,200. I also dress him up with some high-tier acts, like the Holiday Limited elf hat with a moonstone and a prismatic color, the mushroom spores with a neon color, and the Christmas present with also a moonstone secondary. And of course, our special one, which I was lucky to have, is my tidal wave region. His name is Sunset Waves. I never really expected that I would have this kind of a rare horse. As you all know, Tidal Wave is a Summer 22 limited horse. It's a high-tier event horse which is extremely rare and valuable. I just got lucky to have this one, honestly. It just happened that there's a player who's trading a Tidal Wave for 200 moonstones. So I had to grind hours and hours just to collect and buy moonstones. And the challenge of it is that other players are also in line. So it's not just me chasing this title, but I won in the end, and I got Sunset Waves. He's quite part of the history also. I'm not gonna lie, that competition gave me so much stress, but it was worth it. His personality is energetic, so he always likes to sprint. After I got Sunset Waves, I enjoyed using him as much as I can. That's why our bond is in total of 7,484. I dressed him up with these accent tags, such as the turquoise and prismatic barrel saddle, the turquoise fancy bridle, and a neon saddle pad. Of course, this shiny blue antler which fits him well, which I obtained from the winter event, the neon turquoise bird nest, which I got from the spring event, the holiday limited bow, and it's a neon one, a white fire breather, and a galaxy aura. And for the last one today is our skeleton Arabian, also known as Skelly Arab. Her name is Ghost Rider. She's actually not one of my originals. She's a recent horse from the Halloween event. I got this so unexpectedly. I just decided to play this game, and when I logged in, there's a player who sells multiple Skelly Arabs for 75,000 coins. And by that time, I had 40 or 50k coins. I ended up selling lots of my things and unique breeds at Larry just to get 75,000. But basically, I just kept my originals and sold the rest. So when I got it, I had to start over again collecting some horses. But it turned out fine for me. I've been using her frequently because I like grumpy horses, especially the animation of it. That's why our bond is overall 3,855. She is also a wild caught but only 60% pure breed. I dyed her hair the fade black to red to match her style, and I accessorized her with some red and orange like the neon red saddle pad, the devil horns, the red head star, volcanic orange polo wraps, neon orange trail from the volcanic minerals, and also a red fire breather. Of course, a flame aura, and a Halloween limited tombstone with neon color. And that's Ghost Rider, our Skelly Arabian. Well, that's all for today. Please don't forget to click the like and subscribe button to support a new channel like me. It's Tsuki the Mage again, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye!